What's up, guys? Welcome back. When I woke up this morning and thought about all the things that I have to do today, two things hit me. First, I'm like, man, this is really my life. I'm now a full-time investor. And two, I gotta bring you guys with me on this day and share not only what I'm doing now, but how I got here. And so I'm super excited to share all of that with you. We've got a few properties that the renovations are almost done, so you're gonna get to see a sneak peek ahead of the before and after videos. I got a new property that I just purchased, you'll get to see that. You'll get to see why the heck I'm wearing this Simba shirt and a whole lot more. So let's roll the intro, go inside, and get started with this day. So if you guys remember this house, I'm gonna pop up some before and after pictures. The exterior is finally done. It took 4 months for these windows to come in. Now, once they came in, it only took my guy a day to put them in, but it took 4 months to get them. So with the next property that I bought that I'm gonna take you guys to in a little while, I'm trying to figure out a workaround for getting brand new custom windows. And I'll show you what I mean, but it's just like, one of the things I learned on this rehab is that those windows just take forever. You know, I locked the bottom. Okay, so it's not a huge deal on this job because this was a long project and we finished one side of the duplex first, had the tenant move in and just let them know, hey, the windows are gonna be here sometime after you move in. And then this side is still going. I'll show you in a moment, and just get the windows in. But the next project is not a duplex, and I really need those windows to not be the one thing holding up the project, because I don't want the project to take 4 months. I want the project to take 2 to 3 months, so gotta have the windows there before it's done. Anyway, let's check out what's going on in here. So if you watched this video, you saw the before and after when this side, the renovation was not started at all versus when the other side of the duplex was completely finished. So we're actually almost done over here. As you can see, the floor is in, putting on the trim, putting in the staircase. There's the handrail right here. These are gonna be the metal balusters, and there is the post. So my contractor is working on that. He should be finishing up today. And then one thing I also learned is you're gonna see little spots like this where the paint needs work. You'll also see like right there. Up there we have some water damage, so that paint and that popcorn ceiling needs to be a little bit repaired. Well, I'm not even gonna call it a pro tip. I don't know, I need to think of a new name for what my version of pro tips are gonna be. Like one newbie tip or one beginner tip that I have for you guys that I learned is let your painters come in and paint before the floors, because you don't want the issue of trying to get a bunch of paint off of your floors if they're not able to cover it 100%. And there's always mistakes. So painters come in before the floors go in, but tell them don't do your touch-ups yet, right? Like usually they'll go through, they'll paint everything, and then they'll come back and they'll fix, little spots like this. I tell them don't do your touch-ups yet. Come back right before my tenant moves in or right before my appraisal, so everything looks really good, and do the touch-ups. That way, as we're moving this big banister around and baseboards are going in and backsplash is going in, people are gonna nick the walls, right? Dirty hands are gonna touch the walls, materials are gonna hit the walls, it's gonna nick it. And if the painters already did the touch-ups, you're not gonna wanna come back and do touch-ups again. So save the touch-ups for the end, and then that way you don't have to worry about, in the meantime, some contractors bumping a few things and messing a few things up. The painters are gonna come in right before the appraisal, right before the renters come in, we'll be all good to go. So after the baseboards and the stairs are on, there's gonna be like the final 3 things: plumbing fixtures, electric fixtures, and punch list. So for the plumbing fixtures, the plumber actually came in before drywall. He was one of the first people in here, and he took out the old plumbing. Okay, so he cut all that off. Obviously this has to be fixed. That's old from the old plumbing that was leaking, so he'll be fixing that as well. And he took off took out the toilet. He put in our new plumbing. So he cut into this. He actually cut this whole wall out so that we could replace the valves that were in this wall because they were really old and we didn't want to deal with any leaking. So we took out this wall and put in the fixtures, and then the drywallers came and closed it up. So now all the plumber has to do is put in the new shower head that we want, the new handles, all that good stuff. So that's all ready for him in the bathrooms, and basically the same situation in the kitchen. Now, the other thing that needs to be done after plumbing is electric. So the electrician at the very start of the project came in and took down all of the existing light fixtures. I think this was a ceiling fan, and put in temporary lighting just so that the contractors can be working. And he does that for free as part of the job that he will come back and get the job to put in the true light fixtures. And so after, again, everything is pretty much done, the plumber comes in, puts in the toilet, the sink, the shower head, kitchen sink, all of that. The electrician comes in, puts in the light fixtures, and then just the punch list. And the punch list is little things like these, right? We just want to get our outlet covers on, put in the cabinet hardware. I'll show you guys the kitchen. Oh, looks like my contractor's here. Let me throw on my mask. Hey, Robert. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I had to go get another caulking gun.
Ron?
Yeah.
Nice to meet you, man. I'm
Lili.
Lili.
A caulking gun and a pen so we can touch up the nail heads.
Okay, you got one?
Yeah.
Did they give you the caulking?
Yeah, they gave me.
Okay.
They gave me a tube. I got some more in the car.
All right, cool. The only thing I forgot was that doorknob, but we'll take care of that when we do the punch list.
Sounds good.
Awesome. How's it going?
Good. You know, what we're doing is I'm just gonna. We're both gonna do the caulking.
Mm-hmm.
Then we get that knocked up because I need him to help me on this.
Absolutely.
I did a test with my drill bit.
Yeah?
And I figured if I went with a 1/2 inch right here.
Do you mind if I film what you're telling me?
Oh yeah, you're fine.
All right, cool.
I did a 1/2 inch hole.
Yep.
That way, because we're putting a square peg in a round hole, but it doesn't fit exactly in there. So when I tap it, it'll have a nice hold to it. Yeah, it's nice.
All right,
and
cool.
pretty. So
Awesome.
we want it to be nice.
You gonna do that for the floor and the railing, the same process?
The top is this will be on the bottom. Mm-hmm. The top is round. The
So it'll work.
loose.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's gonna be it fits in.
All right, cool. Light cover switches. I wonder if he's got the electric off. I can feel the AC. Oh. Guys, I'm so smart. I'm trying to turn on the electric and I'm like, it's not working. Where's the light? We haven't put in the light fixture yet. I cracked myself up. Anyway, final punch list. We'll have the, what is this called? The wall plates that cover the medicine cabinet / mirror, the light fixture. Also, one other thing that we have to do is we'll get the tub guy to reglaze the tubs white, but that just takes one day. He comes in basically on the day before the tenant moves in, reglazes the tub, and then he's done, and that's it. And the other thing on the punch list will be the kitchen backsplash, and that'll be it. So I'm hoping that we are only about a week, maybe a week and a half out finishing this up. This house is looking good. On to our next stop. You're not gonna wanna miss this house. I have been told that there are some interesting things that the seller left. The agent told me the seller left a few items that I'm gonna wanna see. So I'm gonna go searching through the cabinets and drawers in there, as well as meet a few contractors. We're gonna be working on that project. Let's go. My shirt. Every time I wear a fun shirt, usually it's Lion King themed or like Disney or Mickey Mouse themed or some cartoon, something that I like, right? Just something that I personally enjoy. Somebody in the comments or multiple people in the comments are always like, you need to be more professional. Why are you wearing that? Blah, 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 blah. First of all, I'm on job sites all day. Well, no, that's not first of all. Let me back up. First of all, the entire reason that I went into real estate investing, first through wholesaling to get the capital that I needed, and then into buying and renovating my own properties, is so that I don't have to work for someone else. I don't have to listen to someone else on what time I need to wake up and be somewhere, what I need to spend my days doing, and what I need to wear.
Let me put it in a language you can understand.
The entire point of this is so that I can do what I want, and that includes wearing the clothes that I want. And I challenge you guys to like switch your mindset and think about, why are you actually, like, why are you watching this video? Why are you interested in real estate investing, and not just for the money? Because obviously I want to be able to make money. I want to be able to achieve financial freedom, but it's also about, you know, my personal freedom and just the freedom to do whatever I want. And that includes wear what I want, travel when I want, sleep in when I want. And so think about, what are those things for you that you want to be able to do? And don't worry if people don't like it, because that's the whole point. The whole point is so that you don't have to care. Like, if you have a boss who's literally paying your livelihood for you and your family to survive, you have to care what they want. You have to care what they think to a certain extent, or you might get fired. And that's just the sad truth of it. But when you work for yourself, you don't have to care what people say. You don't have to care if people like your Simba shirt, because if you like it, then you wear it, and it's all good. We are here, and this is the house. So, give you a moment just to establish your first initial thoughts. So, to give you a little info, this house we bought for $145,000. And you might think that's a lot, you might think that's a little, but once it's all said and done, this house will be worth $260,000. And so we bought it for about 55 cents on the dollar. Basically 55% of what it will be worth is what we bought it for. And remember, I can cash out when I do my BRRRR 80% of what it's worth, all right? So I'm spending 55% to get it, and I can go up to spending 80% to rehab it, meaning purchase 55%, 80%, going up to 80% from there takes up the rehab, and I can still get all of that cash back when I do my cash out refinance. So that's part of how I structure things when I'm making my decision on, do I purchase this property? A lot of people call that the 70% rule, or in this case, the 80% rule, because I can get 80% back. But I wanna know what portion of that 80% that I'm getting back is rehab versus what portion of it is purchase. So 55% is purchase, then that means I can spend 25 on the rehab. It's really nice. All right, let's go inside. So many bugs. These bushes are definitely coming down. Ah, don't get stung. Nobody's here yet. I am meeting the mold guy, the mold remediator, and the drafter who's gonna draw out some plans for the floor plan changes that we need. So I'm really excited about meeting these two guys. I've never met either one of them before, but they both come highly recommended. So anyway, this is the front living room. And as you can see, there are these really ugly ceiling tiles everywhere. We've already taken down a few so we can get an idea of what's in them, or what's like beneath them. This used to be the enclosed front porch. And so you can see that the normal ceiling is like a almost 10-foot ceiling, but this right here, I mean, is probably not even 8 feet. This is because this was the porch. So we're not gonna be able to get it all the way back up to 10 feet, but when we put this up here, we can feel how far it goes up. So we've got about a foot. So we'll take all of this down, take all of the insulation and stuff that's in there out, and raise that up about a foot for the new drywall. So that'll be nice. Over here, this used to be the back porch, what is now the kitchen. And so this wall is the old back wall of the house. So it's a load-bearing wall, but it's completely closing off the kitchen, and everybody likes open concept nowadays. So this wall will be coming out, and we'll have a structural beam across the top to support that load. This is what is kind of laundry. This laundry connection will get redone. This will become laundry. That's the basement. I'll show you later when I talk to the mold guy. This is the old kitchen. It's not being used for anything right now. This is the disgusting bathroom with 2 types of carpet on the ground. Disgusting shower, and less disgusting vanity. So this tiny bathroom is gonna get completely expanded to take advantage of this space right here. We're gonna get a big walk-in closet. It's gonna be so nice. Oh, we got somebody here. Hello, I'm coming. Hi there, how are you?
Doing well, how's it going?
Good, are you Cody?
Yes, I'm
Awesome.
Cody.
Do you have a mask by chance?
I don't know if I have one.
I can grab you a disposable one from the car.
Perfect.
Let me get my car keys. It's nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you.
I will be right
today,
back.
Huh?
Yeah, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Awesome. Here you go. Thank you so much. So, welcome. This is the next project.
All right.
I am actually filming right there. I have a YouTube channel, so I'm kind of documenting this crazy journey I'm on.
Nice.
So if you don't mind while I'm filming.
Go for it.
Awesome. What do you generally charge for that type of workup?
Typically it's $75 an hour, and then it just kind of depends where the scope falls.
Mm-hmm.
Most projects stay under, maybe, something like this, depending on what we're doing, 5-6 hours for a basic plan.
Okay.
So let me ask this, what's your scope here kind of thing?
Okay.
Are you wanting to add on, or just kind of maybe open up some openings? Or?
Yeah, so we're just wanting to open up some openings. We're wanting to rework the master suite.
Okay.
Rework this other bathroom as well.
Okay.
And get these stairs up to code, so that will require a little bit of changes.
Yeah.
Definitely interested to see what ideas you have just from your experience. Ideally, we've got a beam here, so we're more open. I like to get an island with the dishwasher and sink moved to the island.
Okay.
Stove where you are with range.
Okay.
When I look into her eyes, I see paradise.
Okay, my camera battery died, but oh my gosh, he was so nice. I just really enjoyed that. Like, that was so much fun, just talking through like the vision and, hearing his ideas and just like envisioning how the space is gonna look so different. So that was a ton of fun. I really enjoyed that. The gentleman who was supposed to be here for the mold never showed up. Yeah, he was supposed to be here. I said, confirming our appointment in for this time, this day, and he said confirmed. So I'm gonna call him.
Hello, you've reached Mall 911. We're not able to take your call, so please leave a message and we'll get back to you as soon as we can. Thank you. Sorry, mailbox is full.
Shoot, I need to go. My parents are coming. I need to go look in this house and see what the heck weird stuff the seller left me. Hold on. Before. It's like I'm never alone at these freaking houses to just look through them and discover stuff. It's even funnier. Oh my gosh. Also, before I get the comments, there's no way I'm smoking this. I don't even want to hear it, guys. That's really funny though. It's also even funnier because the lady who lived here, it's like this old lady. She's in here getting lit. That's hilarious. Okay.
From the street. And so you have to submit a proposal. So like the project we're doing right now, our first proposal was almost 36 pages long. And so you have to submit it, and then there's an officer that works with you to kind of revise it and give you feedback, and then it goes to a subcommittee, and then if it's approved from the subcommittee, it goes to the full committee. If the full committee doesn't approve it, then whatever part of it wasn't approved, you have to go back and start over through the subcommittee. So it is definitely a challenging process.
And what's the general timeline like on that?
A long time.
A long time.
And
So,
windows and everything.
yeah, they have to approve anything external. Mailbox, hardware on your door, lights, anything.
And when you're saying a long time, are we talking like months to even get approval?
Yes. Yes, probably 1 to 3 months.
Okay.
On the scope of your project, it could be longer. We did one at 17th and Madison. It took us 7 months to get through their process.
Wow.
Interior wise, we can go ahead and work.
Yeah, interior, you can do everything.
Yeah.
You can get started. They can't do anything. And so we usually, like on our project right now, we're going to do the interior first, and then we're doing the exterior in stages as we gain approval.
Right. And this is such a big project. I definitely want to get it all approved and do it right.
Yeah, you definitely do, because it is.
Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Hello. Hello, parentals.
Hello, Kalia.
Okay. One of the great things, like other than just wearing whatever shirts I want, about doing this full time now is like getting to involve my parents. Like they're both retired from the Army. And so like we're doing this together. And you know, me and my mom talk about the design and the floor plan and the colors and the tile and stuff. And then me and my dad like built shutters for one of the last houses. And it's just, this is what I want to be doing with my life. Like spending time with my parents and my friends and just wearing Simba shirts. What I'm doing is trying to hunt down the owner of a distressed house that I drive past every day that I really want. So I'm trying to just like skip trace and investigate. And one beginner tip for you guys is to use your county assessor's website to look up who the owner of a particular property is if you have the address, and then you can use Propstream to skip trace. If you want to get a free trial Propstream, use the link in the description below. So I'm on Propstream now, trying to skip trace this person's info. All right, so much for that. We're gonna keep searching. We're gonna go to Facebook and type in some owners' names. We're gonna go to as many different places as we can find. Just straight up Google and see what happens. This has been a day in my life. It's been a pretty wild, but busy, but fun, but hopefully productive day. Let me know what other things you guys want to know about the path from nothing, right? From the 9 to 5, from school, if you're still in school, to wholesaling, to becoming a full-time investor. I'm here to bring you guys on the journey with me and show you that if I can do this and change my life in less than a year, you can absolutely do it too. Check out some of the links in the description below for other videos and resources that I would love to share with you. And until next time, don't forget to change the color of the like button before you go. And thank you so much for watching.